The Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia, a congregation of vowed women rooted in the rich heritage of our Catholic faith, inspired by the witness of the Franciscan women who have gone before us, followers of Francis and Clare of Assisi, committed, challenged to make a difference by our very lives. Inspired by our Franciscan values of loving concern for those who are poor, care of creation, and peacemaking, we are women who are willing to take necessary risks to be a healing, compassionate presence in our violent world, especially with women, children, and those who have no voice. With the guidance of St. John Newman, our congregation was founded in Philadelphia in 1855 by Mother Frances Bachman, her sister Mother Mary Margaret Bowl, and her friend Mother Mary Bernadine Dorn. Then as now, our mission is to serve God's people, wherever we are most needed and whenever we are called. Then as now, we are first and foremost women of prayer. And it is our life of prayer and contemplation that energizes the desire to serve. We are educators, healthcare professionals, counselors, spiritual directors, even doctors and lawyers, but we are all advocates for social change. Although our founding women may never have imagined how far our ministries would grow, Mother Frances Bachman's stirring words, "No risk, no gain," are as relevant in our time as they were in hers. Then as now, we choose to live the gospel. With Jesus Christ as brother, we live as sister with one another, with the entire human family, with all creation. Yes, we are women who value relationship, who call each other sister. For us, sister is not a title. Sister is an expression of relationship. Whatever we do as Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia, our work is more than a job. It's how we bring the person of Jesus wherever we go, to whatever we do, to whomever we meet. We bring our diverse gifts and seek opportunities to work side by side with our brothers and sisters, especially those who are economically poor and those who have no voice. We sponsor institutions as an expression of our mission to live the gospel as Jesus did. We believe that sponsorship allows us to express and extend our mission and our Franciscan values.
There is a great spirit at the Catholic High School of Baltimore. I think that the spirit of the school is pronounced because of the fact there's the presence of the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia. They, of course, have been the founding group since 1939, and their continued support financially and spiritually has benefited the school for all of these years. I think one of the major missions of the Catholic High School of Baltimore is the empowerment of women. And I think that you are empowered when you have more choices. As our SATs rise, then students have more opportunities, more choices, and that is the real empowerment of women. The Sisters of St. Francis are just life-changing people, not only for those who work there, but also for the students.
Sponsorship is one way that, as a congregation, we can impact public policy with gospel values. It also lets us network with other congregations and dioceses in promoting gospel values in healthcare, in education, in social services, and in spiritual ministry. Sponsorship is another way for us to be present to and to serve with our sisters and brothers who are economically poor, marginal, and oppressed. Through sponsorship, our sisters can collaborate with the laity in promoting the mission of the church.
I could not afford the rent, so I was getting ready to take the kids in and move and just stay in my car. Being what I was going through, was, job loss, single parent, not making the type of money I was making, it was kind of difficult, but with the support of all the sisters there, that really helped me through. They knew if you really wanted to do something, they were there to help you. I really needed that positive support. Oh, I love them dearly. They're just really kind to me. Well, not just to me, but through the other clients that have been there. They did ask me to become a member of the board, and I was overwhelmed that they even considered me.
We also live out our Franciscan values by the choices that we make, by directing our personal and corporate resources to help a world that's so much in need of justice and peace. The gospel calls all of us, in whatever way we can, to address the issues of our times, issues of social justice. Sometimes that means focusing our energies on raising awareness. Other times it means encouraging action. Our Franciscan values, our gospel values, guide how we invest our resources. We dialogue with major corporations about their practices and policies regarding human rights and responsible care for our environment. We write letters, take corporate stands, and participate in rallies and protests, all to influence real issues like immigration and world poverty. We share our vision and teach students to work for peace through justice, ultimately hoping to change processes and systems that oppress others. We also share our Franciscan values in our care for the earth, in our reverence for all creation, a reverence that inspires us to be environmentally responsible. Community-supported agriculture, known as CSA, is a way to establish relationships between consumers, farmers, and the earth. On our Mother House property, you'll find Red Hill Farm, Delaware County, Pennsylvania's first CSA farm. Here, shareholders enjoy organic vegetables, fruits, and herbs, all grown without pesticides.
The congregation is really committed to the environment, and one component of that is the Red Hill Farm. We've been members there 3 years, and it's a great opportunity to eat very nutritious food, and it's growing. More people are becoming interested in community farms, and it's a way that we, my family, can give back to the community. The Red Hill Farm supplies organic food that's fresh, better for you than if you go maybe to a supermarket, because it's passed through so many different methods of transportation in people's hands. So it's fresher, I believe it's better for you, and also for my children, they get to understand and appreciate what good food is all about, because many times they say it tastes better than, supermarket food. I think another commitment of the order, as far as the Red Hill Farm is concerned, is a commitment to the environment in that they teach families. Not only do they teach the adults who come to pick up the food, but there's also areas for the children to explore at the farm. And I think they get a better idea of what taking care of our environment, our earth, is all about, simply through them doing things, being active and being able to get stimulated in a tactile sense, as opposed to sitting in a classroom.
Yes, we are the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia, women who live in deep communion with God and all creation. We are women who seek to live the gospel in a spirit of joy and service to others. We are women who wish to live as sister to all, committed to our Franciscan mission, challenged to embrace the future. Embrace the future with us. As a member of the congregation, as a Franciscan companion in mission, as a donor to our Franciscan Ministries Foundation, as a member of Red Hill Farm, as a board member or trustee of one of our sponsored ministries, as an involved citizen working to change processes and systems that oppress others.